And of course, we are moving into our final segment for today. Always happy to have back with us Chef India Camiel, who is a well-known raw vegan chef. She also does vegan food and vegetarian food, and now author of her very own cookbook. Good morning.
Greetings.
Welcome and congratulations.
Thank you, Marlene.
Oh,
Lovely.
It's so great to have you back.
It embodies her entire outfit and her book.
Yes, it's 420 pages.
Yeah.
236 recipes. It has milk,
Wow.
it has salads, it
Can't even
has
fit it.
cheeses, it has desserts, it has entrees, it has all of those things.
So for everybody who's been missing your cooking,
yes, COVID.
we can learn how to do it ourselves.
That's right.
I highly doubt it'll taste the same, India.
No, it will taste the same because that's why the book was created. So you can make it exactly how I make it, and you don't have to worry.
Okay.
And we're in COVID, so we have to learn how to take care of ourselves right now.
Yes.
Everybody is downsizing a little bit, the economy to slow down a little bit, and people to take their health more serious now if they weren't taking it serious before. So the book is an excellent resource for everyone, especially us Belizeans.
So I'm just trying to figure out, you sat down and you put together over 200 recipes for your book.
Well, I can't take all of the credit for it.
Okay.
Because my husband, he's been writing down these recipes for the past 10 years because I just refuse to write down the recipes.
Because when people go to order, he has to call and ask you.
Yes, and he goes, well, what did you put in that? Mainly because he wanted it for himself. He wanted to eat for himself.
Okay.
And he said, if anything ever happens to you, then I'm not going to be able to make this stuff. So I write down the recipes. He asked me, what'd you put in? I don't know. So now he would stand right over me and he says, what's that? What's that?
That's a good guess. Thank you.
He has the master book, and it's 13 years of experience.
Yeah.
It's 13 years of me as a living foodist, as plant-based for about 16 years, and as a living foodist for 13.
I just smell all of the spices.
And it's more than a recipe book. It actually is an informational book as well. It has 100+ pages of information on how to eat, when to eat what you want to eat, how the goodie works, how the cycles of the body works, all of these different things, how to combine your food, what ingredients are optimal and what ingredients are not.
Yeah.
All of these different informational to really allow anyone to transition at whatever level they're at and implement more of a living food lifestyle.
So I just, before we get into our recipe making, because, we've had you so many times, you've had your restaurants open at one point, but now you are shifting to online classes.
Yeah, because, COVID lick us out, man.
Yeah.
COVID lick us out, but then also it's a broader range, and I think it's more accessible because it's one thing to come and buy the food, and then it's another thing to learn yourself and empower yourself to be able to, learn how to make this food, eat healthier. And the other thing is that people can take the classes at their own pace.
Yes.
So that's our cake.
Oh.
That's the cake. And there's a chocolate cake in the recipe book. And this is not cooked, everyone.
Yeah.
This is all live. It's actually made with coconut. That's our lasagna. So our one form of our lasagna. That one is our banana pudding with mulberries, and all of these ingredients were found right here in Belize.
Yeah.
So, that's another thing. I think that us Belizeans, a lot of us don't even know what we have that's right here. Yeah.
All right. Really and the courses that you do have, oh my gosh, many. But you've also, you said something earlier. I think COVID has kind of shifted everyone's focus into trying to be healthier.
Yeah.
But it's hard because we never learned how to eat right.
Yeah.
And there's eating right with or regular food. There's switching out meat for going as a vegetarian or pescatarian.
Or starchatarian.
Yeah. And then there's vegan, and then there's raw vegan.
Yeah.
And so there's this whole
world of diet,
creating food for yourself.
Yes.
That is healthier. We know plant-based is healthier, but people don't know how.
Yeah. Well, it is a journey, I think, for everyone, especially you know, in Belize, we love our traditional foods, you know, our cultural foods. I think all over the world, people are attached to their cultural foods. So veganism, plant-based, vegetarianism, especially living food isms, all of these isms, you know, they're relatively new to most people in Belize as far as like how to prepare them. Because I had a client the other day, she ordered a whole pizza, and when for her family, and her children had the pizza, and she said, oh my gosh, it was a miracle because my children do not eat vegetables. They don't like vegetables. So somehow you made them like vegetables. And it's really just about having the exposure and the knowledge to know, like, listen, I don't want to overcook that zucchini because then it's going to be mush, or you know, so it's learning how to process these foods, and it's a step-by-step process. But if you're willing to start anywhere, you can learn so much, and the internet is such a great resource for education. And of course the book. Get the book. You need the book.
You have taught us all that living food, as you call it, or raw, being a raw vegan, where you don't cook the food that your vegetables that you're having, that it can be delicious still. I don't know how she does it, but she does it. That pizza, you said it and I tasted again.
Yes. Well, you know, living food contains all of its enzymes, its nutrients, its vitamins, its minerals, and most of all, and its water and its taste. It's just about how we're going to combine things to get what we want, and what can we use as alternatives to some of the stuff that really historically, and we know, is not good for us anymore. So, and sacrificing, you know, because we do have to sacrifice. It does cost a little more to buy some agave than it does to buy white sugar. And even if you are using white sugar, you can still be mindful, because maybe that's all you can do at that moment. But maybe you can afford to get a couple avocados and use the white sugar if you want. But it's about the mindfulness, and eventually, as you push out that frequency of change, that change will come to you as well.
All right. So let's get cooking.
Let's get into it.
I see avocados. I see papaya.
Parsley.
Cilantro. And it's cleaned. It's all nice and
what are we
cleaned out.
making?
Well, do you want to do sweet first, or do you want to do savory first?
Savory first, because Marlene will say sweet.
And I love sweet. So.
Okay, so we're going to start with our avocado papaya salad, and it's very, very simple, and it's also featured in the book, right?
Wonderful.
All
so
right. Marlene will look for a recipe.
I'm gonna
so right here, the first page is marked.
I'll guide you through. I'll see if your recipe is true.
Okay, well.
Her own recipe.
I'm kidding, you know that.
Well, you know, you are funny. So listen, you have to add 2 cups of avocado right here, okay? So, yeah, okay. But we're doing a little revision, but we're going to start with the papaya, right?
Okay.
So we're going to start with the papaya. Now,
so wait. We're talking salad, but we're talking papaya?
Yes.
Well, papaya is well, this is going to be a different kind of fruit salad as well. Let's get the small bowl.
Okay.
Yeah, this is going to be a different kind of fruit salad. We could go to the recipe if you want.
Okay.
I just gotta add the 2 cups of avocado right there.
Okay.
So what
do we need to do?
All right. So we have the beautiful papaya here. Right, and we're gonna start with the papaya.
You didn't this? Oh, I was gonna give it. So where are the seeds?
Yeah, where are the seeds? Well, you know, in the States, you can you find them and there's no seeds in them when you get them.
Doesn't that make life easier?
Well, no, really, because you know you don't want to eat things that doesn't have seeds, because we have seeds, and if you eat seedless things, then you become seedless. So you are what you eat. So we're gonna peel the.
All right, so let's say our seeds.
You know, Marlene, I'll be very serious.
She keeps it natural. Where are we? Over here?
I keep it 100. 100.
There are seeds.
Yes. They are seeds.
They decided to hang out in the bottom.
Yes, and you know, there's actually 2 different kind of papayas. There's actually female and there's male. And the female tend to be the ones that are more round, that look like a womb. You know, and the male tend to be longer. I found that out.
Okay. Did not know that.
And the other thing.
Don't they say that about sweet peppers too? That there's a male and female sweet pepper?
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh.
The farmer would know. I don't know. But I do know that papaya contains papain. You know, there's a lot of people, most Belizeans don't have a problem eating fruits.
It's the vegetables.
It's the vegetables that get them. But I will say that some people still have an issue with eating papaya, right? Believe it or not, because it is pungent, it has a strong smell that some people are not necessarily keen on, right? I do find people that says, oh, the papaya is so beautiful, but I don't know, I don't eat too much of it. And when people go on our detox, one thing they find out is that they're going to eat a lot of papaya.
It's really good for digestion.
Yes. Why? Because it has papain. Papain is the enzyme in it that is one of the most powerful enzymes known on the planet. It's actually the #1 ingredient in meat tenderizers.
Yes.
So it breaks down everything. And the other thing about papaya is that it can combine with your vegetables and your fats, right? Most fruits you're not supposed to combine with other foods, right? But papaya is one of those fruits that you can combine with anything. And it's also recommended, even if you're still eating meat, to eat some papaya afterwards so that it can break down and help process what you're eating.
Yeah.
Okay? And it reduces inflammation in the goodie too. We're not going to follow
Who doesn't love a good papaya shake?
Right?
Right?
I love papaya, but you know one thing about papaya too that a lot of people don't understand is that you can have it
She's having a papaya shake.
right now.
You didn't share.
So we're going to cut up the papaya into chunks. We're not going to really follow the recipe true right now.
So I'm going to close the book.
But the reason why...
She's going to do the TV version.
Yes, because the reason why is that one calls for much more.
Okay.
Right? So we're just going to, for the sake of time, and we're going to have and then also we could not get any broccoli.
Okay.
So it tends to have broccoli in it. We're just going to
throw that in there.
That's the chef move right there.
All right.
Right.
So we got some papaya in the bowl.
Yes.
So what's going in this? Let's
So we're gonna do papaya. The recipe calls for papaya because I know it by heart. Papaya, broccoli, tahini, onion, and we got some Scotch bonnet pepper here, right? Which is a little different than the regular habanero.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. It's
more
way more
spicy.
flavorful too. It's way more spicy. It's known as the Jamaican mountain pepper, right? Because Jamaicans, they like their stuff spicy. Sometimes Belizeans like their stuff spicy too.
I love spicy food. I'm excited about
Me too. All right.
So papaya going in.
The base is going to be papaya and avocado.
Yes, that's
Along
the base
with
and
the onions.
and the onion, and it usually calls for broccoli as well. So this is a great way. I wish we could have gotten some broccoli because you would not believe me to know that it would be delicious.
I am really, really good. I love broccoli. I'm really good with vegetables. So if you had,
I wanted to bring the broccoli so that I could shock you.
You should have brought it. I would have eaten it.
Thank you.
No.
So we have our cilantro here, and the cilantro has been pre-washed. So just move, and we're just gonna chop this up.
Okay.
So this is the recipe calls for 4 cups of papaya. But when you get the book, you can also just follow the recipe to the T, right? And it feeds about 6 to 8 people. So we're gonna chop up the cilantro here. And I think we got two bigger pieces for Marlene over here. Marlene is fixing up there's a reason why we leave them big like that.
Oh, it was just that one piece looked too big.
The reason why is because we got a little OCD.
Yes.
But
not at all.
Yes.
The reason why is because when you mix it up, you don't want the papaya to just disintegrate and get mushy.
Yeah. Okay.
So we're gonna add the cilantro right in here.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
So we got cilantro, papaya.
Onion.
Here comes the onion.
Yes, we're gonna just do, and you could do any kind of onion. You could do green onion. You can do red onion.
Yeah.
Green onion tends to be green onion as far as shallots are concerned tend to be more milder in flavor. So we're just gonna dice this up.
Ooh. So we're doing savory first.
When she said savory and then she said, so we're gonna cut papaya, I was kind of
like, huh? How's that gonna be savory? We're gonna show you.
Right. So. Well, with the other, now that I'm seeing the onion in it, the cilantro and the Scotch bonnet, I'm like, okay, I definitely believe it.
You know, this is a Scotch bonnet.
This is the Scotch bonnet. Now, how you could tell the difference, because they come in different colors. Yes. This is a chocolate Scotch bonnet. Is if you turn it upside down, you can see that the bottom is more rounded than the habanero pepper. And that is why that's how you could tell. That's how you could tell. The habanero pepper is pointed, right?
Wow, it's pretty.
Yes, yeah. And they're so flavorful. I enjoy these peppers the most. You know, I used to hate papaya. I have to admit. I used to hate it.
Tell us this is the process to get
the truth is coming.
Yes, the truth is out. So what happened is and we have zucchini as well. The zucchini is going to go inside. Now all of these have been washed and
I'm curious to see how you do this. I've never had zucchini uncooked.
Well, you know, I prefer zucchini uncooked because it's too mushy. Okay. For me personally, right? So we're going to quarter this. All right, so what I was saying was I used to hate papaya. And back when I did eat meat, okay, because there was a time.
All the truths are coming.
Yes, all of them are coming out right now.
Well, I think it's only today's generation that babies may actually grow up their lives not
It's
eating.
Okay, don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, may grow up not eating. Well, it depends, and it also depends on the region. Like, definitely in Belize, that's going to be the case.
Yeah.
I see more kids eating vegetables though. Yeah. I think more parents are providing that nutrient diet kind of situation to their kids, because kids eat spinach. My brother will undertake me with spinach. I'll give him a
Belizean spinach?
Yeah.
Oh
spinach.
No. Woo! That's one vegetable. That's one vegetable.
I love spinach and eggs in the morning. That's really nice.
I like spinach, but not Belizean spinach.
Okay, what's the problem with Belizean?
It's different. Ours is slimy, like the seed was mixed with okra or something. That's how. If you go to the States, I grew up in the States, so I'm not used to slimy.
So okra is also something else that's a no-no for you?
I love okra.
Okay.
But it's just the ideal of spinach being slimy.
Yeah. Okay.
That's hard for me.
I find the flavor very intense.
It is
It's like teach you how to cook it.
I tend to not use too much of it, but I have used it when I didn't have a choice. That's okay.
See, I would do chaya and eggs versus.
I like chaya and eggs too.
Or kalaloo. Kalaloo is excellent. You know, kalaloo is actually higher in iron than kale, than collard greens. It's actually on Dr. Sebi's list. I'm sure people are familiar with Dr. Sebi and his non-hybrid list of foods. So we're going to add the zucchini. We quartered the zucchini. So we have about 3 cups of papaya, a half a cup, a quarter cup, a third cup of chopped onions. We have a 4th cup of chopped cilantro, and this is about a cup and a quarter of zucchini.
Okay.
All right, now we get into the good stuff.
The avocado.
Okay. Yes, the avocado. Now we have these avocados here. Now, personally, I prefer to use the local avocado, but it's not avocado season. So we just have to work with what we got.
Oh, that's pretty though.
Yes.
Love avocado.
All right. But okay, so the story of I used to hate papaya.
I forgot about it.
And we're all just looking at the avocado like,
What happened is I went and I had some tacos from a place, and they had a salsa made with papaya. And I used to be really allergic to cheese, but I used to love cheese. So whenever I ate it, I just expected I would have all kind of discomfort, and I just accepted it, But when I had that salsa with the papaya and this fried cheese ball,
it was
perfect. Actually, I didn't have any stomach problems, and the next day I went to the restroom, no problem. So
and you said it must have been the papaya.
I didn't know at the time. I didn't know, but I liked the taste of the papaya with the savory, with the savory. So we got 2 avocados. We're gonna do 2 semi-firm avocados, and not too ripe. You don't want it to be too ripe like butter. Okay.
Still look pretty.
All right. And you
People also use papaya on the skin too.
really?
Yeah.
Like just like a face mask?
Well, they make masks. I've never done it, but I've read about it. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that should be, you know,
Interesting.
interesting. I mean, I could understand that. I could understand that.
I was told once that you should never put on your skin what you wouldn't ingest.
That's right. Because why? Why do you think that is? Take a guess. You know.
I mean,
Somebody knows. I know Marlene. I know Marlene. You are so funny. Marlene is
No,
so
but I mean, you don't want to put anything as like that is toxic and acidic on your skin. So why would you put it in your body?
Right. And also, the skin is the largest organ on and of the body. So everything that you are exposed to is absorbed through the skin, and it actually goes to the bloodstream. So, you know, people think that, oh, you know, that they can do whatever with their skin and put whatever on and it's just going to shield, but it goes right into the body. Okay. All right. So we have 2 avocados there. Do I have a napkin?
We can get you some. We'll get you some tissue. But go ahead.
All right. So we're going to go forward now with
Tahini.
our tahini. Now, tahini is a sesame seed butter. It is traditionally from the Middle East. And
Now, this is not something people typically have at home.
no, most people
So if
don't.
you don't.
You can make it.
Make it.
Have you made it?
No, I just
have tried.
tahini in my house all the
I
time.
have tried. I did it
so we can
with the sesame, and I toasted it on my grill.
And how did that turn out?
Does it take to actually get a usable amount of tahini? Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I think I bought like a bottle.
Okay.
And how did it turn out?
I mean, I put it in hummus.
Was it bitter?
A little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have not tried to make tahini from sesame seeds. It is something you could try to do. I prefer to buy the butter. It's a lot easier, right? So we're gonna pour some tahini on here. Now, you know, when
That's
you're
all right,
making
because
this,
you have mastered cashew cheese, so we'll give you a pass on
all
tahini.
right, because you know the thing is with tahini, sesame seeds are very bitter, right? So if you don't process it correctly, it won't turn out good.
Yeah.
And it's a lot easier for me to do that, but I commend you. That is like for real.
The hummus would taste nice.
And then we're gonna add some curry up in here. Now this recipe, you can just use the ingredients that I'm making without being exact, right? To your taste. It's not something you have to be exact with. And we have our chocolate Scotch bonnet pepper here.
Chocolate?
We're gonna make some chocolate.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what she's waiting
So
for.
there's tahini, curry. I see some paprika over here. Is that
Yes,
this
that's
recipe?
going in there.
And what is black salt exactly?
All right, black salt is a clay salt from.
I can smell it through my mouth.
I'm gonna let you know.
Yeah.
Well, it smells like boiled eggs, right?
it does.
Yes, it does. Go ahead and take a little bit.
Now I'm not gonna take off my mask.
Take a little bit. Let me show you. The reason why it smells and it tastes like boiled eggs, this is something that, you know, because we vegetarians don't eat eggs, right? This is,
Okay, now I smell it.
now you smell it.
Yeah.
It tastes like egg because of the, because
What did you just give me?
because of the sulfur content.
That's it.
Because of the sulfur.
Okay, so then maybe it's because it was beside the curry powder that it smells like curry powder on the
Well,
bag.
you know, don't throw it away just yet, right?
Okay.
Because when you're doing egg replacement stuff, you really want to use this, and you trick people. They like, it tastes like egg. How'd you get it to taste like egg? Well, we use a salt, and it's actually and from India,
Yeah.
right? And it is a clay, and
Now
it
I
is the
smell it.
only salt that like holy people will use during their sacred time. And it's actually better for you than any other salt because it is a clay, so it absorbs the body better than the crystal salt like sea salt. Okay. All right, so we have our Scotch bonnet pepper.
This is a great trick you can play on people.
I mean, it smells like egg. Now that
You like run prank, true? You did a prank on people. Okay, so we have our
And did you
Scotch
just touch
bonnet
that with your
pepper.
bare hands?
A little bit.
Okay.
But I remember.
Okay.
I remember not to go to the restroom.
Yeah.
Not to touch your
Don't
face.
adjust
Not to
your
touch
mask.
my eyes and any
Okay.
of those things.
All right, so let's recap. Oh, whoa, the time. Okay.
Yeah.
We got papaya, zucchini, onion, cilantro, avocado, tahini,
Black salt.
curry, black salt, Scotch bonnet pepper,
And we
Lime.
have some lime.
All right. Do we need that paprika?
Yes. Thank you. We're gonna pour some lime, squeeze some lime in this. You could go ahead and
Shaky,
we're gonna
shaky,
use the other one, the
know,
middle one.
The middle one.
Yeah, the middle
Oh,
one.
she is a lot. She needs to leave it.
Yeah. Okay. Easy.
Whoop.
Easy. Okay. Okay.
That's why
All
I
right.
put it on a tiny one.
All right. So now we're gonna mix this up.
I smell.
Egg.
No, I actually smell the pepper. That's what's hitting me first.
I think
All
it
right.
needs a little bit more salt, personally.
Salt?
A little bit.
Okay.
No, but
Regular
Like
salt.
regular salt?
no. Y'all are funny. That's a suggestion right there. It's like suggested. Okay. And if you need a little bit more salt, then you can try some. Okay, let's try this.
And our next recipe, what's that going to be?
It's going to be the chocolate avocado pudding.
Oh, wow.
And that's a
That
quick
won't take
one.
very long, right?
No, it's
'Cause
very
we're
quick.
out
Out of
of
time.
I'll do
Okay.
So that's it? This is
That's
done?
it. It's done. And while you guys serve this and try it,
Mix her up. There you go. It's like a nice creamy
we're going to move
salad.
forward to the next recipe.
She's going to make us our
Chocolate avocado
pudding.
pudding.
Okay, pass me a little bit of paper towels. I need paper towels.
Paper towel.
You can pass me the whole roll. Thank you.
All right. There you go.
All right, so
That's what that looks like.
We didn't add this. Did we need this?
no,
There's,
that's the banana pepper.
All right. I like that.
all right.
Taste test while I do the avocado
That's
pudding.
right. Oh, all right, so I'm gonna get a little bit of everything. The papaya, zucchini, avocado. Onions are too small to find, but they're mixed in there.
I'm sure they're there, yeah. Okay, I think I have a little bit. That's really good.
Yeah?
Yeah, right?
Fresh cilantro gives a perfect bite.
Okay. It's good.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop our avocado right into the food processor here. I gotta hurry up. I gotta hurry up, everyone. Moving very quickly. We're just gonna use 2 avocados here, but this recipe is in the book as well, right?
Yeah, she's
She's
just lost her
promoting.
sous
She's
chef.
promoting her.
I'm terrible at following recipes.
She just lost her sous chef because they're having breakfast.
Even my own recipes, I'm terrible at following them.
But you
Terrible,
know it by
terrible.
heart.
Yes, I
Yeah.
do.
So you have avocado.
Yes, we have avocado, and then we have some cocoa powder here. Right, we're just gonna add some cocoa powder in there. And what I'll do is I will post these recipes on my Facebook page, so anyone who's watching, you all can go
There's
and
the
find
Scotch
them
bonnet.
there.
You didn't use the seeds for the Scotch bonnet.
No, we don't wanna.
Because I taste it, but not the heat.
Yeah, we don't wanna burn you up.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, then we have some agave here.
Now you said before if you don't have agave, what else can you use?
You could use coconut sugar. You could use maple syrup.
Can you use honey? Well, that's not vegan.
Well, you could. Some people who call themselves vegans do use honey. I got it.
Just she has a knife.
All right. And then, yeah, but you know, if you use what you have, how about that?
Okay.
Okay, and we're gonna add some agave in here.
How much agave?
I don't know. How about that?
I love it.
And then we're gonna add a little
She'll
bit.
post the recipe.
Post the recipe
Yeah, I'll
later.
post the recipe later.
Coconut sugar?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, and then we're gonna add
Let me see this.
some sea salt, regular sea salt.
Regular salt.
And we want to use sea salt instead of the iodized salt because the iodized salt contains about 40 different ingredients that they do not have to list on the ingredient label. So it's better to just use the natural sea salt. All right, so we're going to
once again. You use cocoa powder, avocado, coconut sugar, agave.
Agave, I use it in a little bit of sea salt. That's
and
it.
a little bit of sea
And you can
salt.
add some vanilla if you want to. Please excuse all of this big mess over here.
Oh, don't you worry.
All right, and you have to use a generous amount of cocoa powder, agave, or sweetener because you're using chocolate.
Yeah.
So it's very bitter.
And you're gonna get a pudding consistency.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do is let her finish that up. We'll take our final break, and when we come back, we'll have our final product.
Perfect.
How about that?
That's perfect. That's perfect.
So we'll shift now, take a break. When we come back, we'll show you what the chocolate pudding, the avocado chocolate pudding looks like in just a few. So stay tuned.